guys, it's Erin with my fourth process video and the first one for the Use It Up kit number 6. And I'm going to be starting off making a layout about my dogs, my boys. And I had this, what do you call it, enlargement made, and it was just kind of sitting in my photo drawer, so I figured I'd make it. And usually when I include both of the animals on a page or in a photo, it ends up going into our family album. But I think for this one, I'm going to try and focus on Sirius. He's on my tummy. You can't really see him because he's tiny and black, but that's where he is. So I want to write my journaling mostly about him. Right here, I'm marking the center of this paper so that I can make a banner without screwing it up. It's really easy to make the small ones, but the big ones are kind of hard. So I figure it's easier to measure. This layout took me only 20 minutes, and since that means if I speed up the video times 8, it would only be 2 minutes long, I figured I'd only speed it up by 4. So that's why we're a little slower than I usually am. But you can see me building my foundations here and kind of marking where I want things to go. The thing that sucks is when I ended up gluing this down, I put it in the wrong spot. You see, I put it in the wrong spot there, and then I put it in the wrong spot again. I glued down the extra piece of the banner and trying to give myself a reference point, but I really should have just drawn where I had the layers. And there I wrote down the date on the back of that scrap so that I could remember, because it's on the back of the photo, but once I glue the photo down, I can't look at it for reference. So I thought maybe I can include some of that scrap on my layout, make a tiny banner with it. I'm liking banners a lot. I didn't used to, but they seem to be going well on my layouts. And then I found this pad with all these journaling spots I didn't even know I had. I must have bought it randomly from Michael's or something. And so I'm auditioning little journaling spots that could go and where they could go. I'm trying to see how many yellow, and then like this yellow was almost the right yellow as the videos or the paper. So I'm like, okay, let's go with that. And I thought maybe I'd tuck it underneath and sort of fiddle around with it. And I thought if I put it on the yellow, it would need a border, so I mat it and get that on there. And then just when I'm about to glue it down, I think, you know what, this actually needs some mist to create some movement. So I start to draw a circle, but it doesn't want to draw with the straw, so I have to get out a paintbrush. And then, of course, I don't make a circle correctly in a circle, which you can really see on the video. I couldn't see it as much myself, but I could really see it on the video, and I'm like, oh no. So you can see me starting to flesh out the circle and make it more sketchy so it's less obvious that it's a pathetic circle. And then when I put down the journaling spot, you can't tell it's as bad as it is. So that kind of works out. I then finally figured out a way to work in some of this vellum. I keep taking the vellum out. Like, even before I made up the kit, I was always taking the vellum out and putting it back and taking it out and trying to make it work. So I think, well, maybe since this kit does have pink in it, but I didn't want to add too much pink, if I use the back of the vellum for the pink and then the front of the vellum for the yellow would stand out more against the pink and there would just be a little accent of pink. I'm changing up my scrapbooking style a little bit for this, for these videos. And I'm just going to do the journaling afterwards so I don't have to cut it out and kind of mess with you guys. So I'm going to just go on embellishing with these stickers from Echo Park. It's hard for me to use stickers with a white border, but these ones were just straight up orange, so that worked out. And I think these yellow enamel dots are kind of that yellowish orange that does both colors, you know? So I put that inside the circle for more movement. And then just one little dog. for that cluster there. And that's it. Thank you for watching.